My name is Kim Anderson, and I'm the Associate Director of Humanities Montana.
My name is Samantha Dwyer, and I'm the Office Manager and Program Assistant at Humanities Montana.
We decided to move to an online grants management system over 3 years ago, mostly because we were feeling weary and guilty when we thought about, at every grants deadline, receiving 23 copies of every application and then mailing 20-pound packages to each of our 19 board members. And it was just becoming more and more unfeasible. Also, we had no way of keeping track of any of those applications except for our own kind of cumbersome, cobbled together little system in the office, which, believe it or not, was a database in Word. So the board, was a prime instigator in getting us to think about moving to an online system. We selected Foundant because they were a Montana firm and were Montana-based. That was important to us. But more important than that, for a small-sized foundation, we could afford their services. And also, they were incredibly willing to work with us to create the kind of system that we needed. A lot of the things that we were hoping to do weren't things that Foundant was at that point doing, but they were so receptive in terms of finding ways that we could work it out and listening to what our priorities were and being really honest and telling us, we can do this for you right now and we can think of a way to do it, and we want to do this for you, but it might have to wait a little while, and we appreciated that. Their customer service was just awesome.
When I started at Humanities Montana, we already used Foundant's online grant management system. The system has been very easy to learn, and the support team has responded very quickly whenever I've had any difficulties. For me, the best thing about using Foundant's Grant Lifecycle Manager is how easy it is to search for specific grants with only a small bit of information. So I can look up a grant with only the first name of the applicant when they call me on the phone with a question. Or I can look up all the grants for an organization whose staff is turned over and the new staff needs to access data from previous grants. Or I can use the assigned grant number to go directly to it. There are so many ways to access information with just a few keywords, which makes my life much easier than if I had to flip through all those paper files.
You didn't have to suffer the way I did. So it's hard for me to even pinpoint what the greatest benefit to being with Foundant is, but I know that every single one of our applicants would say it's ease of use. Our applicants were the first ones to let us know that we had made a great decision. They were so happy. The board and staff, we moved along, and we are all much happier now. And Sam's a great example of that, someone who didn't know the old system and for whom the new system feels totally at ease. What we're looking towards doing in the future is for us as staff to improve our data exporting skills and to improve our interface with our board. And those are things that I know Foundant can help us with, and we're looking forward to doing.